pick up my son from preschool, my youngest. Been doing a lot of work for Mud and Lace. We are slammed right now. Fall time is a perfect opportunity to go to like vendor events and that sort of thing, which means even though we're mostly a made to order company, we don't hold stock. We don't want to hold stock. It's not our business model necessarily, but we need to have some things for people that they can just pick up and take with them. So, you know, our big thing is shirts, custom apparel, that sort of thing. And I realize I just started talking about this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my good friend and I started a business called Mud and Lace Apparel. And so that's what I'm talking about, because that's taken up a ton of my time, which is a lot of why I've not been doing many of these. So anyway, but I was feeling like talking and didn't need to call anybody, which I usually do in the car. So I've chosen to talk to you guys. So anyway, with the vendor events coming up, we're trying to come up with things that we can have on hand for people to purchase. And it's hard because to do a t-shirt, you know, you never know what size someone is. So you have to either stock up and maybe at least have one of every size just in case. But that is a lot of overhead if you don't end up selling the shirt. So we are going to have a few, and people like to see and feel and touch, and I totally get that. So we're going to have a few, but the biggest thing is to place orders, and then we make exactly what you're looking to get. And that means you can pick colors, you can pick the color of shirt, the color design, glitter, no glitter, other fancy stuff. You know, the sky's the limit. Your monogram, your name on it, those kinds of things. So anyway, that's kind of why it's hard, because those are the kind of things those are the types of things that a lot of people want. So you can't really make that ahead of time because you have no idea who's going to pop by your store or your booth. So anyway, to combat that a little bit, I am working on some keychains. That's something that we've done, that's something you can just make ahead of time and maybe people will pick up and grab. And then my partner, because if you don't know, my business partner is in a different town completely. So we can't get together and work on things side by side very often. And so she's going to be working on some signs. So we've got some cute little like countdown to Christmas signs. I don't know if we'll get it done, but we even thought about making them two-sided because I love two-sided things. Double duty, right? So if that works out, we'll do that. But if nothing, it'll be Christmas related, because that's what people are kind of coming to shop for. Christmassy things, gifts, those kinds of things. So we've got this coming Saturday is our event in Mooresville, North Carolina, which is where I'm located. And it's like a bingo event. So if you're interested, if you're local and you're watching this and you're interested, just leave a comment below and I'll give you all the details. It's called Triple T Bingo. And if you do show up and come and mention that you saw me on this video, let me know. That would be super cool. And who knows, I might throw in a special prize or some incentive for those of you that mentioned this video, because that would be awesome to know that you found me and came to see me because of this video. Came to see us, I should say. But anyway, and then the other event is also going to end up being in Mooresville. It's actually a local shopping event at my son's school, and that is the very next weekend, November 16th. I think, wait, is that the right date? It's my son's birthday. I guess it is the right date. Oh, I completely wasn't even thinking about that when we agreed to do it. So anyway, that's my baby's birthday. He'll be 3. So anyway, so those things are happening, and that's keeping me quite busy through the week, these next 2 weeks. And then after that, we really don't have anything like events planned. But I do think we'll continue to do events. It's just that we don't have any plans. So like, we need to be paying attention to springtime opportunities. But fall is really like the big one where people, I think, go, you know, all the fall festivals and things. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. And I voted today. Well, I did an absentee ballot. And let me just say, I felt a little misled. And the person who did it is they didn't do anything wrong, not at all. But I saw someone post about an absentee ballot and how even though she's here and she can go vote in person, she chooses to do an absentee ballot because with her lifestyle and her schedule, it's just hard to get there and vote. Plus, she can just do it from the comfort of her home. And if you're like me, a lot of times, I'm going to admit it, I'll get in there and I'll be like, who are these people? Like, who am I voting for? I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't like that. Like, I want to be informed. And so I did the absentee ballot and I got it at my house and I looked over the ballot and saw all the people and I was able to actually research and make my mind up about how I wanted to vote. I just realized I think this road is closed the way I'm coming. So anyway, I was able to make, you know, just feel more at ease and calm and not rushed. And even early voting, I'm not saying you feel rushed early voting, but it's just being able to see it on the ballot and look at it right away and research it and make up your mind. Which I guess you could do on your phone in the voting booth. I don't know. It is closed. Darn it. Have to go a different way. But anyway, I thought I would try it. So I did. I got my ballot. And then I'm looking at the ballot and I feel like I have voted absentee before, like maybe in college or something. I'm not 100% sure. But I got my ballot and it says you have to have 2 witnesses watch you vote. And I'm like, what? So I was not prepared for that because, I mean, of course there's my husband, but a second person. And we did have family here on Sunday, which I should have had. Man, these people are flying around that curve. I did have family here on Sunday and I intended to have them witness me vote. But we never went back to the house and I forgot to take the ballot with me. And I really wanted to get it in the mail today because it has to be postmarked either before or on election day, and I just didn't want any potential issues with that. So, oh come on, I really made a mistake going that way. You don't go, dude, because I'm going. Okay. Sorry. But so I didn't have to, all I had was my husband. So I ended up calling 2 witnesses. So I ended up calling down the street a neighbor that I know and asked if she would come over and witness me take the ballot, do the ballot. So you can either have 2 people, 18 and older, of course. There's a couple of restrictions, but you know, pretty much anybody you know can probably do it. But 2 people witness it and they just have to sign and date, their name and address. And then, or a notary public, which, so I could have also researched and tried to find a notary and had them do it, but I preferred just letting people I knew do it if I could find them. So luckily I did, and so I got it done and I got it in the mail today. So if I get this posted and you haven't voted, make sure you go vote tomorrow, today. I guess the polls are still open today for early voting. I don't know for sure. And then tomorrow will be the big day. So get out there and vote. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. So I'm always at my son's school. So I'm gonna pick him up, figure out what we're gonna eat for lunch, get back home and continue working on keychains because I gotta get it done big time. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I'm here, I'm busy, I'm still crafting because this whole company is about crafting, which is so awesome and fun. And so don't think I'm gone forever because I'm not, and I think about it all the time wanting to do a video. If you're not aware, it takes a lot of time to do a video, especially like a how-to video where you're showing how you're doing something and wanting to link to products and all that kind of stuff. That takes quite a bit of time. So anyway, just don't think that I'm completely off the radar because I'm not. I'm here, I'm busy, I'm living life. Life is good. Check out Mud and Lace Apparel if you're interested. Let me know if there's anything custom we can make for you because we would love to do so. Keychains, wall art, wall decor, t-shirts, etc., etc. All right, guys. Let me know what you've been up to. Let me know what you're doing today. Something happy, something awesome, something sad. If it's a sad day, everyone has those days. I will be thinking and praying for you if that's the case. And I hope you have a fantastic